Hello, beautiful people of the interwebs. We're back with another video. As you guys can tell, this thing is looking real nice in here. I'm not gonna lie. She's looking very OEM, very cute and adorable. Not scary and menacing at all, I swear. So, basically, on today's agenda, since the last video, I buttoned up the power steering. So that's all good. Won't have to worry about that anymore. All the coolant lines should be plumbed up. So all I need to do is fill that reservoir with coolant, and then we can test it for leaks. Hopefully there's no leaks. If there is, I'm gonna cry. And then we also have, as you guys can tell, the brakes are all over the place, the reservoirs. That's because I figured out that the only way to mount those reservoirs correctly without them hitting my coil pack cover is to chop this bracket and make it super small like this. So if you guys remember prior, it was very long and very annoying. So I chopped it down, and then now today I'm going to weld it, make it super nice so that it does not hit that guy anymore. Alright, the first step in today's process is going to be swapping the diff. I'm going to take out my old 373 because the ratio in that guy is going to be way too high, and we're swapping it with the 315 right here. We've got Milan, who pulled up in his big 7, big body. So yeah, we're going to pull out my old diff, then we're going to put in the new diff, and then the drive shaft, and the drive line should be completely done. So get into that. Alright, after like 15 to 20 minutes, the old diff is out. And now it's time to fill the old diff with some yummy fluid. Yummy fluid.
Yummy wummy.
Alright, diff bushing is out. We're going to put the poly one in now. And then we also fixed the pin out that was broken over here. So that's work. That's work? That works, I should say.
That's work.
Yeah. Turns out also these guys, this black wire is supposed to go to my tack, but I need a specific chip that goes in the back of my cluster that I don't have, so I'll need to get that before my cluster actually works. Then this is for my MPG, which I don't know if I'll ever use that, because V8 MPG, who cares? And now there's more people here. There's Casey, there's Milan, who's already here, and then there's Flowers over there. So now we're gonna put the bushing in, put the diff in, and then we'll work on other stuff later. Jeez. So this bushing went in easy money. All you needed is frozen bushing grease, and we tapped it in with a mallet. Beautiful. Then I also filled it up with some royal purple, beautiful gear oil with that friction modifier, so that it works beautifully. And then now all we need to do is put in the studies, and put the diff in and cut the hoodies, so we'll be good. Yep, beautiful, exquisite, awesome. Can't wait. Whoops.
Okay, after 6 hours of doing the diff, we've just lined up the bolts.
Yeah, because my stud, for whatever reason, the stud kit that I got, they were too small, so we had to go buy different bolts. So now we're doing that, and we just got it lined up, so that's fire. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosely put all of the guys on, and then I'll start tightening them so that they don't become offline. Because guess what, people? If you tighten one bolt too much, it will throw off the axis of all the other ones, and you won't be able to put them on. Genius.
Yeah. And now they're all leveled and lined up, so we will now just be tightening the rest of the bolts on this lovely differential.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the diff and the drive shaft is fully bolted in, so we're all done when it comes to the rear end, other than my speed sensor is a different connector because this is a Z3 diff versus an E30 diff, so I just need to swap the connectors, and then we should be all fine and dandy. So now we're putting the core support on and trying to figure out how we're going to line everything up nicely, considering, as you can tell,
right there, dude.
There's not a lot of room in here, so... Does that look good? Is it hitting anything down there? Doesn't look like it. No. So yeah, we're just trying to figure out the best way to line this guy up.
Bro,
but I mean,
that's already good.
That looks good.
We've
right?
already figured it out. Actually.
Already figured it out. Now we got to figure out how to mount the radiator. Okay, so the issue we're running into right now is basically these guys are supposed to go through and then they like sandwich like that. And right now they're not lined up. And we can't get them to line up because it's not going through all the way. And Milan is in there doing his thing. So once we get it lined up, we'll be able to bolt it in. But like, if it's not going to line up, then we can't get it in and it's a big problem. And yeah.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so after some finagling, we were able to get the bracket all the way in. I would say it's tight. It's not like as tight as, you know, I would prefer it, but it is pretty tight. I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but if I move this, there is no play in that at all, other than this pedal, which that's normal. But I mean, when it comes to the actual pedal box, there's no play, so that's good. So basically everything drivetrain related is all hooked up and ready to go. We just need to mount all these guys, bleed the clutch, and then we also how I'm gonna mount my core support is we have, are you guys gonna be able to see this? I don't know, we'll find out. In there, right there, we have a riv nut, and what's gonna happen is this is gonna scoot in there, and we're gonna thread a bolt through that riv nut, and it should hold in the core support good enough. I'm gonna put probably like 4 to 6 riv nuts in this thing, and I think that should be enough, considering all the core support does is like hold my hood and my like radiator in place. That's really about it. So it doesn't need to be like super strong, but it needs some strength for sure. And then basically once we like bleed the systems, power steering, coolant, clutch, we're on for a test drive. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning for the next steps on getting this thing to drive. Alright, so it's the next day. I haven't filmed anything because we've literally been just like buttoning stuff up, trying to get this thing drivable, because it's currently getting dark and every other day but Sunday is raining, and as you can tell, I can't drive this car in the rain because it's got no hood. So this is our like only shot to do a test drive. So we're like scrambling to button everything up, get it drivable, and really test if it works. So we're on the very final last steps of bleeding the power steering and bleeding the coolant, and then once that's done, we put on the wheels and we're good. So yeah, we're gonna keep grinding away, and hopefully in the next clip is us test driving this beast.
I guess reverse lights don't work. Oh. No, it's not reverse lights. Oh yeah, no they don't. The light, dude. Something hit. Something hit up here. You're rubbing on
something. My neighbors are looking at me so much.
Bro, they hate you, dude.
I know.
The menace
Oh,
of
it's
the street.
still, it's rubbing on something. Or maybe, I can't tell if the, you feel that, dude?
The wheel looked like it was bouncing around a bit. We'll drive aside from it. It feels, something feels off.
Something does feel off. Look, see how...
Wait, that sounds like it's coming from the rear.
Really?
like a sound.
Oh, I can feel that. It's like mono.
Yeah, kinda.
I think it was just the speakerphone.
No,
No, that's from, what is it?
that could be the exhaust. That could be the exhaust just echoing on the bottom of the car.
I don't know. Yeah, I definitely don't feel safe like flooring it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do that. Is that all the time? Oh my god!
Oh, that is so
That's
funny.
all wheel spin right there, huh?
I don't know.
That
I
felt
couldn't
like
tell.
That felt like it spun already. How's the alignment now? Is it horrid or is
still
it-
horrible? You see how I'm doing this?
Yeah.
That's adjusting the wheel so that it tries to keep straight. Oh, Jesus Christ. This thing is going to be so fucking fast.
That's probably like 20% throttle.
That is like literally like 10 to 20% throttle, dude.
Jesus, dude.
Oh, we also need to fix the gas pedal because yeah, it's
It's getting stuck.
yeah.
It's stuck open. Okay. Is it holding temp still?
Yeah, we're in operating temp.
Power steering working good too?
Yeah, power steering. Other than that like weird binding that we're getting, it's working. Yeah, because look, if I'm trying to drive straight, see how I'm like going like this?
Yeah. That's probably mechanical.
Yeah. Okay, well, first drive is like working, kind of.
She's driving, bro.
Yeah.
Gosh, they're flashing their high beams at you, bro. Floor it next to them, bro.
No, once we get to a flat, I'm gonna give it a little bit of gas. Not a lot, but a tiny bit.
Let me know before you do that.
Okay, you ready?
Alright, check.
Yep, that was all spinning, bro. You ready for another one? Alex, you ready?
Yeah. Actually, no, but go ahead.
I'll do it out of the stop sign.
Should I film you or the road?
Film the road.
Alright. I got one with you, just filming you pretty much.
Yeah, that gas pedal is still like a little goofy.
Say after this car.
You ready? That's so gnarly. That is so gnarly.
This thing is gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That is not okay, dude. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Not in a fucking E30.
Just race cardio daily.
Oh, what are they doing? You go? Go. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, it's smoking. I think that's still water. She works. She works.
Yeah, I heard you.
I have to give it a little bit of gas. Just a little bit.
Hey, put it away.
Okay.
Put the toy away, bro.
Put the toy away. Oh, hold on. Oh, hello.
That's probably your clutch not being fully bled.
Yeah,
We gotta figure that out.
we do gotta figure that out.
Back in the hiding place.
Alright, so as you guys can tell, this thing is fucked. when I gave it gas in first, literally zero traction whatsoever. So I'm definitely gonna need a bigger tire for sure. But I mean, this thing is just like it's a lot for sure. I mean, what do you guys think? It was a lot, right?
More than a lot. More than a lot.
So literally right now, because we don't have any of the front end on. We have this little dinky light and that little dinky light, and those were my headlights, which surprisingly it worked pretty well. But now it's literally just like buttoning stuff up. Like this is zip tied here. I need to make a mount for that. All of this stuff is not like in 100% the right place. The brakes are still spongy. The clutch is still not 100% bled, and the alignment's hella off. But other than that, like
Radiator mounts.
and the radiator mounts, yeah. Like it's basically just like buttoning stuff up right now, and then it will be 100% drivable, ready to go on its first toge run. You know, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm more than stoked. That's for sure, because this is insane. This is basically 4 months without a car and just under 2 weeks of working like literally 8 to 14 hours every single day. So this has not been an easy feat, and I'm very glad we're at the like very last home stretch now. So thank you guys for watching. I don't know what the first or the next video is going to be. Maybe it will be the first toge run. Who knows? But yeah, thanks. Peace.